link.
Oh, I didn't know.
And it takes you to...
Duh.
Yep. That's what I love about it. This is why I felt bad, because I was going to put your website in there so it was there that anybody that comes, because they're live in the archives as well. So anybody that comes in here, it doesn't matter if it's a recording, will be able to click on that live link, you see, and that's why I felt bad. But I will put it'll be in Witches Britches, don't you worry about that. And so the whole point of that is you click that and you'll see 3 videos on my show page. Choose any one you like. I've already chosen a name. I'm going to write that name in here. And
okay.
I won't see my hands are off, and I won't click send till you've done the reading. So you don't know who you're reading for, so you're coming through me basically to the person's name I'm looking at, and then you just choose which one you want. Now when you click play, as soon as you get to a point thinking of that other person, and that's all you're doing in your mind, it's like, okay, Dorothy's connected to this person, I want to connect directly to them. As you're thinking that, just stop the video wherever you like, and then you just read the patterns that you see there, basically. We really appreciate while you do that. You do that and tell me when you're ready, because I just want to add, Jenny's put in there that we really appreciate. We've got Witches Britches starting on the 28th of April with your spells. We'll be creating spells and sharing them with you. We'll be creating a grimoire, which I've already started. I've got a lovely start to my grimoire to show you, which is a book of empowerment, and we're pushing it towards being recognised by you as a book of empowerment. We're looking at community for men and women, where you can come in there and feel like it's upbeat, uplifting, without necessarily being jammy. And then, of course, we've got runes. Jenny will be doing the rune of the month, and she'll be teaching you how to use runes. And to that end, Corrine has jumped on board, and she's got in runes, crystal runes especially for us. So if you'd like to learn how to use runes, pop along to www.purpleplates.com and just type in runes in the search, and you'll go there, and she's got a few sets there that are absolutely gorgeous. And if you like crystals and you like runes, well, you couldn't do better. She's also got the spheres if you want to try this for yourself. If you like it, you think, okay, I'd like to have a crystal ball to work with, you can pop along to her site and grab that. And she's also got in the Good Luck Fortune Chinese coins, which we use a lot in spells, so they'll be available on her website when they are. We'll put all of these links on the Witches Britches site for you. Okay, are you ready to go or not yet?
Yeah, I think so. I'm a little, Dorothy, I'm not sure what the hell I'm doing, but I'm going to try.
Well, that's the point. The point is to have a bit of fun. So fire away. Everybody listen now.
I think that this person, whoever it is, lives in a city or near a city and wants to actually get out of their living situation. And oh man, there's something wrong with their brother. Whoever it is, they got a brother and the brother's sick. I know this sounds wacky. I'm sorry. And I think that this person,
the patterns, baby.
I think that this person lives in the South and, or is Southern. Patterns. You know, that's a good point, Dorothy, the patterns.
Yeah. I could go and read auras or read the energy or be clairvoyant about this, but we're trying to learn or practice, not learn scrying, but we're just practicing with seeing patterns, that's all. When it comes to reading auras and energy as well, you're looking for patterns. You know, even though you're seeing clairvoyantly, it's those patterns that determine what's actually going on. So as a developing of skills, no matter what skills you've already got, which you do have, it trains your mind a little differently to move into different spheres, pardon the pun.
Right. No, I can see that. And it seems like this is a really good stone this rutilated quartz is a really good one to practice on. Okay. Well, I don't know. I don't know if I have anything else. I think that, I don't know. I just see roads, like they want to go down the roads.
Okay. So that's sort of in line with you saying that they sort of want to get out of where they are, doesn't it? So are you finished? Because I'll put the name in the chat. I'm ready to rock it in if you're done.
Okay, yeah. That's fine. I'm done. Oh, Numa. I don't even know.
That was for Numa.
Okay. I don't know anything
Numa. Yes,
yeah, I know nothing about Numa.
Well, she can have a wee think about that. That's part of the point when we're learning, and when I've taught all of the students, which is quite a lot actually, when I've taught them, I always love that anonymity because it qualifies the information without having any idea, without being able to check, without, especially if you're in a class where you're seeing people a lot, you get to know a lot about them. So when you've got an energy, whether it's a card drawn or whether it's a crystal or whatever it is, there's a moment where you are just purely reading. That's it. No clues, no nothing. And that's when you really start to develop hugely. So I hope you have fun with that. Even if it's out of the comfort zone.
I wonder if Numa has a brother. Does Numa have a brother?
I'm not sure, but she's in the chat, so you can go there. And I'm just going to pick up Mary's call because it'll be our last call. I'm already running 4 minutes over.
Thanks,
but I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you for calling in. Woohoo! And we go to Mary. Mary, hello. How are you? You're live on air.
Oh, hello. How are you?
Very good, thank you. Very good. So you're saying that kind of resonated with you. Actually, I'll get Chris. I'll bring you back on, Corinne, because
okay.
Numa has a brother, and Mary just came on and says it kind of resonates with her. But before we steal a reading off Numa, does it resonate with you in general, or just the brother bit?
Oh, she lives in the West. Okay. So the only thing I was correct about was the moving out of the city, wanting to move out of the city.
And the brother.
And, well, yeah, but she thinks her brother's okay, so hopefully he is okay,
Yeah, well, sometimes too it's just a matter of, and I suppose this is worth saying when you're teaching people, which I do, sometimes it's a matter of you get a bit of information, and the information really was that she had a brother, but you're looking for a reason to get it, and so you decide maybe there's something wrong with him, why would he come up, but maybe it's just that she has a brother.
That's a good point, Dorothy.
When you're identifying a person that you've got no inkling of who they are. I've got one brother and I've got lots of sisters. So if somebody said to me, "Oh, you've got a big family," that means more to me than anything else. But the fact is, you got that, and it was correct. And the thing is, do you have more than one brother, Numa, or just one? Now that's the other bit. If she's just got one brother, then you've picked up a family thing. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
She'll let us know in a second. So it's that understanding. Nope, she's just got one blood brother. So you see, there's things. And then when we do readings, it's a really not bad habit, but it's easy to fall into the habit of looking for something to be wrong when a piece of information comes up, rather than just going, well, I got that, don't know why, and move on to the next thing. We get hooked up on it, trying to find and feel around, for why we got that. So it's quite nice sometimes to just go, oh, I've got that this person's got a brother. I've got that they want to move out of town. You got that she's south. Are you thinking of going south, Numa? I'm not trying to make it fit, but it's about being open to what that information means rather than thinking she lives south. Are you thinking of going south of where you are right now, Numa? If it's no, that's fine too. When you're learning, the best thing is knowing where you hit bang on and where you slightly miss so that you can adjust that, so you can move through that, and then the next time you won't make that mistake again. You'll see information for what it actually is, which is kind of interesting. And the other thing, when I get directions like that, unless I physically see a part of a map or something like that, which happens sometimes, other times if I get the word south or north, I actually ask myself, are we talking north of where they are or south of where they are or where they are? Or is there a street with the word south or north in it? Because that's big. I don't know where you live, but where I live, there's north this and south that. It's like the east-west street, things like that. Here she goes, I've been working a lot south and east of where I live and have been enjoying it. You see?
Yeah, I know, but I appreciate that, Dorothy.
No, she says that. No, but she actually says that. She's got that in the chat. I have been working a lot south and east of where I live. Yeah. So I'm not making it fit. What I'm saying is you decided what it meant when you saw south, that it meant you wanted to go south. You took two pieces of good information and put them together. And there's nothing wrong with that, but it's a learning thing. So you've put, she wants to get out of town, out of Dodge, and that's true. And then you saw the south and then put the two together as she is south or wanting to be south or wants to not be south, if that makes sense. So
Yeah.
when we're learning to connect the dots and create a glossary, it's usually not that the information's wrong. It's usually the way we put it together, because your brain is very adept at jumping to conclusions. All of us, I'm not saying you specifically, but it's used to shortcuts. It's used to abbreviating things. You see the beginning of a word and you know what the rest of the word says 90% of the time. The more you abbreviate, the more times you're going to make a little mistake. And that's what our brains develop as we get older, and the older we get, the more abbreviated it gets. So as your vision starts to fail, you start sort of guessing more. You see cues, and then you decide what that word is, until one day you realize you're half blind. So it's good practice. It's true. It's good practice. And so as I'm looking at that, I'm thinking, because of what Numa said, that it definitely was Numa and not Mary. And now we have Mary, and you get to play with Mary too now. Hello.
Hi.
What can we do for you, Mary?
It resonates with me as well. So there's two of us on here that kind of resonates with what she said. But no, yeah, this is really cool, Dorothy. It's really, amazing what you say. I could relate.
Because they're on mute. Oh. How did that happen?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I think Dorothy muted herself.
Oh, no.
I'm back.
Oops.
On mute. All by themselves.
Oh, my goodness. Can I mention about the self thing?
Go for it.
I've been thinking about moving south. I don't know where I want to be, actually. I just want to move, but I have thought about moving south. And my brother, I'm not sure if he's okay. I've been thinking about if he's okay, because he's in Austin, Texas. And
right.
I actually sent him an email, but I'm waiting back for it. I'm actually in New Zealand, so I don't know. And
Where about?
Sorry. Hi.
Where are you? Where are you?
I am in South Auckland, New Zealand.
Well, I'm in New Zealand too, honey, so I'm asking you. So you're in South Auckland, New Zealand. Whereabouts? I'm a New Zealander. You get that, right? You live here. You must know my accent. You must understand that I'm speaking Kiwi. So whereabouts in South Auckland? Are you Tuakau, Pukekohe?
Tuakau.
Check you, Mary.
That is me. I am Mary.
That's hilarious.
She didn't know.
Oh, I'm like, wow, you don't sound the same. It's different on this phone. Oh, look, I feel so funny now. That's hilarious. Mary lives in South Auckland, okay? So
Yeah.
she lives in Tuakau. Where are you thinking of going to, Hamilton?
No, I did think of Tauranga.
Oh, Tauranga. Oh, nice. You can retire with all those old Aucklanders, right?
But see, I haven't gone up north yet.
You haven't come up north yet. You must come north before you go south, right? Come and have a visit. I promised Mary that I'd take her fishing, and she's decided she'd rather just sit on the beach and watch me fish. It's a bit funny.
But,
have you spoken to Kareen before? Have you
no.
Kareen, have you
I don't think
spoken
I have.
to
Have I, Kareen?
Yeah, I don't think I've
No.
spoken to Mary.
What can I say? You know, when I make bloopers, they're like classics. It's never little, you know, it's like huge and really public. You know, there was a car pulled in here the other day with a boat on it, and I ran up to them. I knew who they were, and I asked at the passenger's door, you know, how'd your fishing go? And they go, great. And I went, fantastic. And I was still in a hurry, so I ran around the front of the car, and as I was running around the front of the car like this to get where I was going, I just went leg up over in a double somersault. Well, it was a single somersault. I won't exaggerate. Over in a somersault, land up square on my back, huge bruise on my chin because they had a 2-foot tow bar on the front of their car that I just didn't expect to be there, you know, and they use it to pull their boat out of the water. It's just like this crazy thing. So it's spectacular. Everybody's looking. So I had to actually stand up and take a bow and say, that's it, no more entertainment from me.
Oh, no.
It's funny. So Mary reads as well. So I'll just get that out of the way there. Do you want to read Mary, Corrine?